Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video of mine. Today I'm going to be going over the top 5 basic items that you need to start your detailing business today. The very first item is just a basic vacuum that you need to vacuum out the interior of cars. You can also use this to vacuum the carpets of the floor mats that you take out, or also you can use it to vacuum out the rubber mats when you take it out of cars. If you don't have a pressure washer yet, I did this for the first year when I was cleaning out the rubber mats and I didn't have a pressure washer. I would just spray it down with all-purpose cleaner, and then I would just rub it down with my drill brush and then just vacuum it out, and that seemed to work really well for the first year or a couple months I did detailing. So that's an option also, but I would just highly recommend you get a pressure washer for $100 or $200 instead. That saves you a lot of time and also gives you much better results. So the second item on this list is APC, which stands for all-purpose cleaner or multi-purpose cleaner. It is the same thing, just people call it different stuff depending on what you prefer. I have it right here. The first thing, the vacuum, I didn't have because I'm just in my room filming this, but I have this right here in the spray bottle. This is diluted, but I have it concentrated in the full form. This specific one is the all-purpose 3D cleaner, interior cleaner. So if you want to use the same one that I have, it works really well. I've been using it for the past year now. I've had no problems with it. It's made for, when it says interior, that doesn't mean carpet or anything like that or electronics, but if you get a little bit on the carpet or a little bit on a screen, it's not going to do any damage. So that's what I like about it. It does really well with getting dirt off and on plastics and seats, so as long as you dilute it correctly. I usually dilute it 5:1, but if you want to see other dilution ratios and stuff like that, I don't have any videos on it, but there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube, and if you want me to make a video on it, I definitely can. Just let me know below. So number 3 on the list is going to be a microfiber towel, and not just one microfiber towel obviously, but a whole pack. You can get a whole pack at Walmart or Amazon or pretty much any store. Sells them for like 20 or 30, 50 bucks, but you can get a pack for relatively cheap. They come in big stacks. I got a pack, I think, of 50 of them at Walmart the other day for about 30 bucks, so that was really good, and it's lasted me the whole year. If you take good care of them, don't just throw them on the floor when you're done with them. Just throw them in. I keep two or three different bins, and I just throw them in the bin, and then when I'm done with them for the day, I keep a clean towel bin and then a dirty towel bin, and then at the end of the day I just wash them, and that seems to do pretty well. So the fourth item on the list is glass cleaner. This specific brand that I've stuck to is Sprayway glass cleaner. Apparently they claim they're the world's best glass cleaner. I don't know if that's true or not, but if you do, either buy this one or just buy glass cleaner in general. Make sure if you're detailing, if it's for detailing purposes, make sure that it is ammonia free, just because when you're spraying it on windows, you want to make sure that if the car has a tint on it, if it's not ammonia free, it can actually rip the tint off the windows, so you want to make sure that never happens. If it's a customer, they could obviously be pretty mad and not happy with you about that if that does happen. So this has no ammonia in it, so that'll never happen, and that can be used for cleaning the inside and outside of the windows obviously, and then also you can use that to clean the dashboards and like the little plastic pieces and metal pieces, and then also like the small screen that's on the driver's side and the navigation system, which is really nice and just makes things a lot easier. Now the final thing on this list at number 5 is a pressure washer. I would strongly recommend that you get this. I went for the first summer of my detailing without this. You can obviously get past without a pressure washer. It's not the end of the world, but you're just not going to get the best results that you could be getting, and it'll speed up your time by 10 times faster, and you're going to get a lot better results, like I said, and it'll make you look a lot more professional as well while you're detailing and help you get even more clients, because when people see you with a pressure washer, they're going to look at you as a more professional business, and then more likely they're going to recommend you to their neighbors or to their friends, versus if another detailing company comes to your house, they're not really going to think much of you if you don't have a pressure washer, and then if the other person does have a pressure washer and comes fully equipped with a bunch of equipment. Don't think of it as spending $100 just to get better results, but think of it as a bigger investment, as getting more referrals and stuff like that, and getting more customers as well. So these are just the top 5 things that I would say you really do need if you want to start a detailing business. Real quick, I'm just going to list off a couple things that you should have but you don't need. Number 1, a drill brush. That would really help. It would just speed things up a lot. An extension cord. You don't need an extension cord when starting out. You can use customers' extension cords a lot, because I've seen people always ask if I want to use their extension cord. I just say no because I have one, but you can always use the customer's extension cord and water and hose and stuff like that, but you don't need that. You don't need your own when starting out. Another thing I would strongly recommend getting is knee pads or some type of support for your knees, so you can go on your knees and not hurt and not be on the concrete, just on your knees, because you're going to be bending down a lot and be on the floor level, because you're going to be vacuuming and spraying chemicals on the carpet and kind of on that area a lot. So you don't want to be doing that for like a couple hours a day without that type of support for your knees. Lastly, I would just say some carpet shampoo. You don't need that again. This is not a must-have, but if you want to get better results and look more professional, that would definitely help you in the long run. And then, like I just said, you're going to get a lot better results, and then also be able to charge a lot more, because you're going to be able to get stuff out of upholstery in the seats and then also out of the carpet, so that'll allow you to charge more and look more professional, and just say that you're going to be able to do more when detailing people's cars. So yeah. And one last tip that I have is, if you want to be able to start your detailing business for free, just get the first 1 or 2 or a couple customers, and then do that before you ever have touched or thought about ordering supplies. And then once you get your first couple customers, order your supplies, and then get your first couple customers to cover your startup cost. So say that your first couple customers, you're going to charge them $100 each because you're not as experienced. So $500, we'll say, like 5 customers, $100 each, that's 500 customers. And then you only order $500 or $400 worth of equipment. So there, your first couple customers have covered your startup cost, and then you just will make it back within the next week because you're going to be detailing. So that's how you cover your startup cost and get your business started for completely free. I hope that helps. I hope you guys can start your detailing business, or if you already have your business started, I hope you guys can just take away some tips and tricks and maybe implement some of this into your business. And I hope that helps. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos.